What is up? Hey, let's do this. So, tonight we have something kind of fun, and I thought you guys might enjoy it. I'm gonna need probably a beer for this because it's gonna get fun. All right. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the show. Got a phone call earlier, and Anthony's not probably gonna make it live with us, but we'll get through this just fine. I am going to put up the let me see here. There we go. I'm going to put up the number so you guys can call in if you would like. Okay, there's the StreamYard in the chat. If you show up and you want to call in, this would be a call-in show. What I think I'm going to do is talk about my deal here first. I would like to play Would You Rather, an NFL style of Would You Rather. So we're going to take some players, just a few for now, and then at the end of it, I will let you guys jump on, and you guys can pick a Would You Rather. So I even made some polls for this. I know, I'm not usually good at doing stuff like that, but you might enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and break out the first poll here. And there it is. This is the one that Anthony should be here for. In the chat, I have put up a poll. You guys could vote on it. Wait a minute. Did it pop up? Did I do it wrong? You little bugger. There we go. Show. There we go. All right. I put up a poll. It is, would you rather have Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? And I have a couple of things to say here. So I'm going to read this for you here. Mahomes, unmatched, clutch, and creativity. On the downside, has the tendency to play some hero ball and might take some unnecessary risks. Or Josh Allen, elite rushing threat, literally a cannon for an arm, but downside, high turnover variance, and he takes a lot of physical punishment. So who would you rather have? Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? To let that cook for a while here. Did it pop into the chat? I don't know. Damien says Josh Allen. To heck with Mahomes. You know me, Raiders fan. Couldn't take Mahomes at all, huh? Okay, but consider this. We're going to consider, like, if we knew the potential of these guys and we could get them first year draft, we could draft them. So they've never had an affiliation with a team. I would personally probably have gone with Mahomes because I watched him at Texas Tech. I saw Josh over there in Wyoming, and he had a cannon, but I didn't think he had the ability to throw an 800-yard game. I thought he could because he's got an arm. He can almost throw 800 yards by itself. But I think, of course, I'm going to be on the Mahomes wagon for that one. Let's see. Can you guys see that in the chat? Did it even pop up? Let me see. It's just up on the screen. I can move it anywhere. There we go. We'll do that. So you say Josh Allen, and I say Mahomes. All right, Damien, I get it. Raiders fan, I get it, bro. I get it. That's my first one. My first would you rather. Would you rather take, even now knowing that they've been at the Bills or the Chiefs, would you rather take Mahomes or would you rather take Allen? If you had to take one of the two. I'm going to let that one cook. We might come back to that one later if we get more people. If you were a GM, same team around either player, honestly take Mahomes. Hate to say it. I get it, bro. I get it because you're a Raiders fan. I know it's nothing but love for the Chiefs. I get it, brother. So Josh Allen is a hell of a talent, though. I mean, if it wasn't Mahomes, if it was any other quarterback, I think I would pick Allen. But that's what makes this so interesting. Right there are two of the best quarterbacks playing football. Like the two best quarterbacks. I would personally like to put it there. The two best quarterbacks playing football right now, Mahomes and Allen. All right, let me go back over here, and I'm going to pull that one down. You guys, I've got another one. We're going to keep doing this. Let's see, do I leave that poll going? I don't know if I can do many polls at a time, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop that one. All right, next one, here you go. This is probably going to be a little bit easier. Start this poll up and show it. So, Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud? Now, we've got, come on now, open up. So, Joe Burrow, ice cold in the pocket, man. That kid is elite with his accuracy, too. But the downside, ongoing concerns about long-term injury durability. So, the injuries are Burrow's only downfall. And then you got CJ Stroud. He's got pretty good ball placement and poise for his age. And you could dial that in. You've got plenty of time to dial that in and make him better as it goes. But downside, still developing his ability to create when the initial play breaks down. So he doesn't seem to be able to, what I'm trying to say is he doesn't seem to be able to improvise and go forward with his improvisation if the play breaks down. It's not like he can readily find another guy to throw to or find a way to run out of it. I think that's Stroud's downfall. So Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud, what do you guys think? Let's see here. Right this moment or first year pick? I think we just go with right now. Let's just go with right now. Because right now I realize you would take Allen because of the hate for Mahomes. Okay, Damien. But right now, I think let's do right now. Would you rather have Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud? Personally, I would take Burrow and beef the line. I mean, really give the guy some protection. Personally. I know CJ is less apt to be broken forever. And he's a good quarterback. He's a playoff kid, you know. What he showed, though, at the end of last season, it looked like Burrow's worst time, too, you know. I mean, poor Joe just gets hurt the whole time. He's been fed to the wolves. But CJ doesn't know how to be a wolf. All right, so in the chat, throw it in there for me. Let's check it out. What do we got going on with this poll here? CJ Stroud or Joe Burrow? Let's see what we can do. I'll be right with you guys. Sorry. I guess it's not popping up in the chat at all, is it? Okay, I'll get the polls figured out better. I'm sorry. I thought it would show them better than that little tiny thing in the corner of the screen. Boom. Did that work? No, that didn't work. All right. Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud? All right. I'm going to go to the next one. Let's hide this poll. Here's a good one for you. Who'd you pick there? You picked Stroud over Burrow, more upside, longer career time. Yeah. One more injury and Burrow is done. I agree with that assessment quite a bit. That's why it's kind of scary to pick a guy like Burrow because you never know, man. He could just have a leg come off. I mean, the guy's always getting hurt somewhere. Makes me wonder why he's stayed at Cincinnati so long. The Bengals don't give a shit about your health. They want to use you till you're broke, and then they'll just go get somebody else, man. Good one. CJ, that's a good argument for CJ Stroud. I like it. Okay, next poll. Let's see here. This is a good one. Jordan Love or Drake May? Let me see. What did I do here? All right. Put this up there. Show the poll. There we go. So Jordan Love, what I've got here is he's mastered the off-platform throw. So he's gotten really good at being able to throw in a goofy situation. Pretty good talent there. He's got good deep ball touch. Doesn't really run out too much, but he can. There's a downside. He can be prone to like that funky stretch, man. That stretch where he just doesn't do well and he has to fix it later. So there's your up and your down for Jordan Love. Now Drake May, prototype size for the NFL quarterback. He's just like that size, good size for a quarterback. He's got good throw ability, like big time throw ability. So like he could spot the open guy. Now the downside, he's still kind of learning to navigate the NFL. He's having a bit of a rough time with the speed of a defense, stuff like that. So there's my only downsides for Drake May. So would you rather have Jordan Love or Drake May? We'll get to those after a while, Damien. That's a good question. But right now, I'm going to go through these first. So personally, I think as much as I really like both of these guys, this is a tough one. They are about the same caliber of quarterbacks, really, which is good. I'm not saying there's anything bad about either one of them, but they're both on the same tier, in my opinion. Like, there's not one guy that's anywhere above the other guy. I think both of them are pretty equal in their talents. I feel like Jordan Love could have probably really done a little bit better with that Patriots team, especially in the Super Bowl. That was not a good show by Drake. I think for that reason, I think I would take Jordan Love. I think Drake May he gets stuck when it's big pressure, man. When that defense, like I said, if it's a real fast defense, he can't adjust to that defensive speed. And Jordan has proven that he can. I think he needs more help on that Packers team, but so if I took either one of them to the Chiefs, they would probably do pretty well. I would say I would rather have Jordan Love over Drake May. You say Drake May, more potential. Well, now he has the chip on his shoulder by losing the Super Bowl. You think that chip on the shoulder is going to do it, though? And does he have more potential? I mean, I remember watching Jordan Love when he was at college, not too far over the mountains here from me. And he was really on a mediocre at best team. It was a pretty poor football team, and he did really well. I mean, he took them to the show, you know, with a garbage team. I mean, you shouldn't say garbage team. They had some guys, but they weren't good. They weren't like top ranked guys or anything. Drake is, like I said, they're about the same quality, same tier quarterback. So it's really a toss up. I can't disagree with anything you're saying there. That's awesome. That makes it easy when I can be like, either way, it's just right. Okay, boys, boys and girls, here comes a real good one. Let's see. Put this poll up right here. These two guys right here have been amazing, like absolutely amazing. This is going to be a hard one to pick, but I think I know about where everybody's going to end up going with that. So, Christian McCaffrey or Bijan Robinson. This is crazy. So, what I've got down here for McCaffrey, ultimate cheat code. I mean, in the passing game, running game, this kid can do it all. I mean, and he's just phenomenal. And apparently you can give him the ball 60 or 70 times in one game and he's okay with it. I mean, we've seen that. Oh my goodness. Downside. The tread on the tires is getting a bit worn. Yeah, I think downside for McCaffrey is he's getting wore out, man. They're using him to death. They're pounding that car into the ground, and one day it's not gonna be a Maserati anymore. Bijan Robinson, this kid, elite. Contact balance and make you miss twitch, elite. Downside, he's just hasn't consistently been the focal point of a dominant red zone offense. So I think that's his only downside is getting that damn thing to the red zone. You know, other than that, it's just elite in about every aspect. What you got here? Man, the Packers, they would have. I see your argument there. I see what you're saying. I think they're interchangeable, really, those two guys, Jordan Love and Drake May. I really think they're pretty. They would have been better with Love than with Love. Okay, yeah. It would have been better with May than with Love. I don't know if I can say that. Since they're so close, but talent-wise. Let's see. Whole career. Now, we're talking about right now, though, remember? We decided. Yeah, of course, whole career would take McCaffrey because you could just feed him the ball 10, 15,000 times, and he's just going to kick ass every time. And the guy is just unbelievable. But he's not indestructible, and that's been proved. So, let's see, balled out. Yeah. I mean, right? So, who would you pick over these guys, though, man? I mean, Bijan Robinson is freaking amazing, dude. The guy's like a freak of nature amazing. Maybe not quite the guy you want to give the ball to every single play, like we've seen what happens with McCaffrey. But boy, Bijan probably has more highway ahead of him on his career. So I think right now, this minute, since I've lived without McCaffrey this whole time, I think I would rather have Bijan just because of how many miles I think are left in the tank, you know? McCaffrey's going to be broken probably soon, and I hate to say that because he's such a joy to watch, man. The kid has so much damn talent. but the way they feed him, like literally play after play after play after play after play after play, all game long, man, he's not going to be able to sustain that for a very long time. And yeah, there you go. B. John reminds Damien of Reggie Bush. That's a pretty good comparison there. I like it. I mean, they're both sick, dude. If it was just for a 1-year contract, I think I would go McCaffrey. But since you're going to take him and try to keep him, I'm going with B. John, man. I think he, like I say, he's got more gas in the tank, man. Let's see. I'm going to hide that poll. Let's do another one. Oh, this is a good one. Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb? Boy, there's some guys. Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb? Let's see here. Where did I put him? There he is. Okay, Chase, physically dominant. Elite chemistry with his quarterback. Those are very good upsides. Downside, he gets too frustrated when he gets shut down by high-level bracket coverage. He just gets freaking pissed off and throws fits. CeeDee Lamb, incredibly versatile, high-volume reception machine. So you could just keep throwing it to him and he'll go get it. CeeDee Lamb's a hell of a superstar, really. Downsides on Lamb. He doesn't always have the breakaway speed, man. I mean, he'll still fight for the ball, but he doesn't have that get open speed, you know. Let's see. I mean, he does, but not of the other top tier guys, you know, not anything like the other top tier receivers. So Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb. I think I would probably have to go with CeeDee Lamb on this one. I know, look, I know Lamb gets blinded by the sun or whatever. You know, I mean, I understand that sometimes it just doesn't work with CeeDee Lamb, but when it's on, he's got enough speed. He doesn't have like the breakaway speed, but he's got enough. Jamar Chase, freaking straight animal. But that attitude, bro, I can't have it. Can't have it. We're the Chiefs, man. We can't have that attitude. I think CeeDee Lamb would fit my team better. I think he would be a lot happier with my quarterback, too. I think Jamar Chase would throw fits and throw blame as well. I think he's the kind of guy to throw blame. We've seen it before anyway. So, oh, gosh. What's up, Witchy? So Witchy said what I said, but in different words. That's fun. Next poll. Let me get this out of the way. That was a good one. Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb. Okay, this one's a good one. Garrett Wilson or Puka Nacua? Gosh, there's a couple of talents right there. All right, let me read this to you here. This is what I typed out earlier when I was thinking about it. Garrett Wilson, elite body control and yards after catch. That's impressive. So downside, suffers from inconsistent quarterback play for most of his career. If that's your only downside, that's really not on you. All right, Puka Nacua. Other than biting people and being anti-Semitic, we'll go like this. He is fearless over the middle of the field, and he also blocks very well. Like, he throws his whole body into a block. The downside for Puka Nacua is he plays with a physical style that leads to frequent bang-ups and minor injuries, which will someday equate to major injuries. Yeah, I think I'd go Garrett Wilson all day on this one. Puka Nakua with his he bit that girl, dude. He bit a girl. And then he said a bunch of bad stuff that's like racist and stuff. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But Garrett Wilson, just the ability for him to roll yards after catch alone, and him being his only downfall is quarterbacks that weren't good. Fucking give me him. Well, I'll put him out there. I'll put him out there. Watch that kid shine, man. He'll be better than JJ Justin Jefferson. Yeah, better. He would be better than Justin Jefferson if he was a Chief. Yeah, Garrett Wilson's a damn workhorse. That's where I would go. Let's see. Chase would be a toxin on the Chiefs, huh? That's funny. All right, this one. Talent-wise, okay, I'm going to start with Damien's here. Garrett Wilson all day. Never had a quarterback. Pua has official issues. Plays with half a quarterback. If Puka was on the Jets, he would be nobody. That is a fact. That is a fact. If you switched their teams, who would be somebody and who would be nobody? I think I think you're really right. Witchy says talent-wise, Puka, but Wilson has the character you can trust to improve. Yes, trust to improve. Trust or improve. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I think so. I think Garrett Wilson is the guy for sure on that one. That's pretty one-sided. I think we're all in agreement there. I like it. Ooh, this next one. You guys, I'm having fun with these. It took me a minute to try to get these put together. I don't know if you can see them over here, wherever they're at. I think they're right here, right there on the screen. I wish I could make that bigger. I don't know if I can. I'm not worried about it. Just stop that poll and hide that. Here's one for you. Tight ends. Keep in mind, this is right now, today. Would you rather have Travis Kelce or Sam Laporta? Now, this one gets me because I absolutely love Travis Kelce. And there's nothing he can ever do wrong. He's a Hall of Famer. He's got a feel for finding the open spot on a field. He can find an open spot in any zone he's in, actually. The only downside is he's currently fighting Father Time like me. So the age battle, the age thing is the only downside for Travis. But if you can get him to run some short sprints a whole bunch and get that jump off speed, that first 4-yard power speed to come back, like he would be amazing. Now Laporta, though, this kid is young, he's dynamic, he is a playmaker. He's got just fantastic red zone instincts. His downside, still refining his consistency. It's the consistency. That's the only downside. I would say his consistency, as far as catching the ball, not bad. But when they make him block, he gets beat. Like he's very inconsistent about being able to hold a block. Sometimes it feels like maybe his route isn't quite exactly what the quarterback was hoping it was going to be, and so maybe there's a little bit off right there. But he is a hell of a talent. I just really can't even think of anything really bad about the kid. Just he's had some hard times with some blocking for a few times there. I still take Travis because biased. But in non-biased, as far as right now, this minute, I would love to have Sam Laporta. I mean, I would hate to be the guy that had to tell Travis, we've swapped you. But if you take those guys and put them on the other teams, I think anybody's going to work for the Chiefs, but it's going to be harder to go jump to the other team. Let's see, what have we got in the chat here? Let's see. One more year. If it's only for one more year, Kelsey, if it's for the rest of their career, exactly, Damien, exactly what I was thinking. I mean, it's right now is what we're talking about. And so would you, like, should we call this a 1-year contract thing for right now? I think that's kind of either way. But I do understand what you're saying. Laporta, yeah. Laporta's young and he's got more distance left in his career for sure. So if it was just for a 1-year thing, yeah, I agree. That's where a lot of people will take Trav. Age truly the factor? He's still top 5 in the league last year. That's true. Is it really a factor? Or is it just that, you know, Travis could be top 5 whatever he did. He's just that kind of guy, you know. I mean, shit, he went on Dancing with the Stars. He was top 5. Everywhere he goes, he's going to be top 5. He's got the richest chick on the planet. That puts him up at top 5, I'm sure. Top 5 for dudes. I'd take Brock Bowers. Now, Brock Bowers, everybody would love to have Brock Bowers. That kid is fucking phenomenal. But he's not part of the conversation, milady. We can't just add him in. Guess we could. I think I could add him in. I'm not gonna. All right. Oh, okay. Here comes a fun one here. Let me see. Get all those stopped up there. Yep. This one's gonna be fun, you guys. So I'm gonna start it. Throw it down there. Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett? I think we know who Jamie's taking. I love Myles Garrett. I wish he was a Chief so bad. Like, I have fantasies where he's been a Chief since he was drafted. You know? So, Micah Parsons, terrifying speed. This guy is a fucking cruise missile, you know? Pardon my language, milady. So he's got the ability to play anywhere across that field, you know, anywhere across that line, you know. Downfall can sometimes be taken out of plays by heavy power run schemes. Yeah, that's what I see out of him. Garrett, though, perfect blend of size, bend, and raw power, okay? And he's the greatest edge rusher to make a sack. I mean, he's got the most sacks ever in the history of the game. Downsize for Myles Garrett. Often sees double and triple teams. And that cap hit, oh my gosh. Ooh. That cap hit is something else. I think I would still probably go with Myles Garrett just because even though he's always getting double and triple teamed, he still got the sack record. He got the sack record, and we watched him get double and triple teamed all damn year. Yeah, I think I'm taking Myles Garrett for sure. I don't think Micah Oh, and Micah got hurt. Like, as soon as he got traded, he got hurt. So there is the injury thing, too. Myles Garrett doesn't seem to be breakable. Is there anything that somebody can do that would hurt that guy? Let's see who we got here. All right, Damien, you're first here. Myles Garrett, I'm honestly scared of Micah's health going forward after that knee injury. Both are great, but Garrett is first ballot Hall of Famer. 100%. Dude, you hit on everything I was thinking right there. Witchy says, yeah, going to be a pairing that will be fantastic to watch. Oh, you guys are talking about something else. Miles is the Barry Sanders of today's NFL. Loyal to a fault. The Browns will bury his greatness. God dang it. Isn't that sad? That is heart-wrenching. Because that's true. That's really true. He's far too loyal to a team that gives half a shit about him, you know? That's crazy. That's so true, though. Good point, Witchy. Okay, next poll. Stop this one. Oh my gosh, this one's going to be fun. Damien, this one's for you, buddy. We've got Max Crosby or TJ Watt. Maxie or TJ, boys and girls? Max Crosby, TJ Watt. Upsides and downsides. Here we go. Mad Max. Unlimited motor. Upside. Elite run defense for an edge rusher. Like, edge rushers usually don't get in on stopping all of those runs. Max does. Downside, high usage rate leads to concerns about season fatigue. Yep. Season fatigue. So by the end of the season, the guys just wore the shit out. They never give him a break. But he just keeps on trudging, doesn't he? All right, TJ Watt, the king of splash plays, sacks, FF, and interceptions. Like, this guy's always there. He's just a force on the field, man. TJ Watt, just unbelievable. What's he, one sack less than Myles Garrett, you know? So downside, his defensive impact drops significantly when he isn't 100% healthy, which these days is more and more of the time, you know? Oh my gosh. Max Crosby all day. Gotta go brush my teeth and get that bad taste out of your mouth for saying something good about a Raiders player. Damien, that was funny right there. That's pure comedy, man. Holy cats, that's so funny. Couldn't make me say nice stuff about the Raiders. You are killing me. Is that even a question? Max Crosby all day. That dude is my second favorite Raider of all time. I gotta tell you, he's my favorite player on the Raiders team right now. Get the taste out of my mouth. Max Crosby is a freaking animal. He's very likable, even though he wears those hideous black and silver colors. Pure comedy. Dude, when Witchy gets going, bro, like the girl's witty and she cracks me right up every time. That was fun for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move along. Hopefully I didn't pick any more Raiders because Witchy's gonna come through the screen at me. Oh shoot, here's a good one. Okay. You don't like talking about the Raiders, but let's do this. Sauce Gardner or Patrick Surtain. That's a real good one there. So Sauce is rarely targeted because he erases your chances on his side of the field. Like, he literally blocks half of the field. So you don't even target over by Sauce. His downside is He doesn't really rack up interceptions. You know, quarterbacks will avoid him, so he's never going to get the interception. Which is kind of the same thing that we had with McDuffie. I mean, McDuffie would rather cover your ass and make sure that your quarterback knows that ball is going to be batted right to the ground. It's going to be a waste of a play every time you go to his side. And Sauce is the same way. And it is, I would say, another downside for Sauce is he does hold quite a bit. That could cost you in a big game, in the last 2 minutes of a big game. Having him hold could cost you said big game. Surtain, technically flawless, elite at tracking the ball. Downside, occasionally struggle with a shifty slot style of a receiver. You know, we got those slot receivers and they can juke really well. That's the only people I've seen Surtain have problems with. What do you guys think? Sauce Gardner or Patrick Surtain? Hey, Kev? Dang it, the donkeys too. Have to go with Surtain, real tight. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Surtain. That kid was the best in the business last season. I mean, and as good as Sauce is, it's kind of a hard choice. But yeah. Good to see you too, Kev. Thanks for stopping by, man. Awesome. Okay, let's go to the next poll here. That one. Would you rather have? This is my last one. Then I'm going to let you guys do some would you rathers, and I'm going to see if I can help pick those. But this is my last one. I decided to go with a would you rather in a coaching setting. Would you rather have Andy Reid or Dan Campbell? I know. Look, I know. Of course, I would say Andy because he's just the most winning coach I've ever had as a Chiefs fan. But I think he's got it dialed in to the point where man, he's just out there playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. I'm going to give you the upside and the downside for these boys right now. Andy Reid, offensive genius, master of the 2-minute drill. And the downside would be sometimes gets too cute with plays, you know. Sometimes it's just when he's play calling and he wants some yardage, sometimes he does something like a little bit too much reliant on a receiving game. Because he loves quarterbacks. He loves receivers. He wants that West Coast offense just slinging the ball every time. So I would say his only downfall is he hasn't paid enough attention to the run game over the last few years. Campbell, here we go. Elite at getting his team motivated. I mean, Dan Campbell is an aggressive, let's go for it type of coach. I like that. I like that mentality 100%. Downside, aggressiveness can backfire, cost his team points in tight games. So his overzealous aggressiveness can cost his team when he really needs it to not cost the team. I guess that kind of goes for Andy Reid too. When he starts getting too cutesy with his fancy plays, sometimes it just isn't working, and you have to have another, like a side door. We're going to use this side door and give it to Kenneth Walker and watch him run it up the field now. That's what we needed. That's what we got. Check it out in the chat. Beth's here. Oh my goodness. Hi, Beth. Cool. Jesse, what's up? Nice. So, what do you think, you guys? Andy Reid or Dan Campbell? Who would you rather have? As a player, Dan Campbell. As a fan, Andy Reid. I like that. That's a pretty good take, bro. I like it. I think I'm pretty sure. Oh, yep, there she is. Big Red all day. Nice. That was fun, you guys. Thanks for playing Would You Rather with me. NFL Would You Rather. So that was pretty fun. We had some pretty good. Reid as a coach. Nice, Jesse. I like it. I like it. Jesse says Andy Reid for sure. You know what? I remember that's almost the same way. When the Eagles said Andy Reid was going to go, I remember thinking, gosh, wouldn't it be great if we could? Because we had just had who was it? Romeo Crennel, Romeo Crennel or whatever his name is. And that guy went 3-13 as our coach. We were just livid. Like, what in the crap is this? The tank year, huh? It was our darkest hour in my life. I mean, we've had some bad seasons and stuff, but our worst season was 3-13 with Romeo Crennel. I mean, that guy was just no good. Like, that was the worst coach I had ever seen. Let's see. Turn that off. All right, I got to get rid of the poll. And stop it. So that was pretty fun. Let's see. We went through, would you rather Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? And then we went through, would you rather Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud? We did Jordan Love and Drake May, Christian McCaffrey or Bijan Robinson, Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson or Puka Nacua, Travis Kelce or Sam Laporta, Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett, Max Crosby or TJ Watt, Sauce Gardner, Patrick Surtain, and Andy Reid or Dan Campbell. That was really fun, you guys. Thank you so much for enjoying a game of NFL Would You Rather with me. I'm going to figure out how to do the polls better, and we will definitely do that again. That was super fun. Let's see. What do you think was the? What do you guys think was the closest? The closest talent-wise choice there. I personally think it was Jordan Love or Drake May. I think both those guys are seriously equal at the same quarterback tier, but not at the top tier, but like whatever tier you're going to put them on, I think you would line those two guys up perfectly equal. I don't think one guy's going to be above the other guy. Let's see. Yeah. That would be the hardest choice, I think. Jordan Love or Drake May. I don't know. Seems like that was one. That's kind of like the example I was trying to use when I was explaining this game to people. Tyrod Taylor or Jacoby Brissett. And you've got the same guy. He just wears a different face, you know? Now, I did write something down for those guys, though. Let's start with Tyrod Taylor. Would you rather have Tyrod Taylor or Jacoby Brissett? Now, Tyrod, elite ball security and veteran leadership. Upside. Downside is very conservative. He won't always take a shot that's needed to get the win. He wants to be very conservative. Okay, Jacoby Brissett. Upside. Kid is tough as nails. He can execute a complex playbook, and he'll learn the playbook in like a couple hours. Your entire playbook. The guy's a freaking mental giant, you know? Downside, limited ceiling, lacks in elite arm talent for the deep ball, for the deep threat. That's Jacoby Brissett's biggest downfall is the deep threat. He has no deep threat at all. But he can dink and dunk all day, the same way that Tom Brady made his money, Quarterback, let's see, what's Beth saying here? Quarterback like Burrow, Mahomes, even Hurts. Take Reed, Allen, Lamar. Oh, okay. Okay, so for Burrow, Mahomes, or Hurts, you'd take Reed. For Allen or Lamar, you'd take Campbell. So I can see that. Lamar's not going to be complaining to Dan Campbell the way he complained to the Harbaugh. Campbell will, in such a nice political way, keep him motivated. That is one great thing about Dan Campbell. He could just keep you focused on winning. The guy's shit. I just got to give him flowers, man. He's just one hell of a coach, Between Campbell and Reed, that's the two best coaches in football, in my opinion. That's why I picked those two for the game, for sure. And good point, by the way, Beth. Yeah. Good point. Very good point. Let's see here. Oh, kickers. How about some kickers? We haven't talked about kickers. Justin Tucker or Brandon Aubrey, the kicker. Tucker, GOAT with a legendary track record in the clutch. Downside, he's shown some slight mortality on the 50 plus. So he doesn't do great 50 plus yarders. Okay. Aubrey, massive leg, incredible accuracy since entering the league, but downside, lacks the decades of high pressure playoff experience. Any random guy on the street over Touchy Feely Tucker. I did hear about that too. I guess I should have probably thought about that. Oh my goodness. It's my name. Beth knows ball. Yes, she does. The Vikes are hiding their diamond kicker. All right. That's all I got, you guys. Do you have anybody you'd do a would you rather about? I think, how about this? How about, let's look at entire defenses as a whole, okay? Okay, entire defenses. Would you rather have the Texans defense from last season or let's see, or the Chargers defense from last season? Chargers defense was top of the AFC for points allowed. They held people to the lowest amount of points. The Texans defense was a fucking swarm of hornets that will get you if you're the quarterback. That's a good one. That's a real toss up right there. But as much as I give props to the Chargers for that defense being number one, they just didn't seem to swarm. They didn't swarm like that bunch of hornets over there that you call the Texans defense. Those guys swarmed. Holy cats. Can I still have Spags? Yeah. Yeah, because you're taking that whole defense to your team. So absolutely. Texans hands down, Jesse. Me too, buddy. Me too, 100%, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, Texans for sure. That's a hard one though because god dang it, the Chargers were a really, really high quality defense. For some reason, they didn't feel like they were anything. Maybe it's because they had help on their own offense. So the Chargers defense could have been shadowed a little bit by how their offense did okay. Now the Texans defense did it all themselves. Their offense was fucking non-existent, bro. Oh crap, I'm sorry you guys, I don't mean to keep cussing. Ladies in the house, sorry about that. Seriously, the Texans though, their offense was non-existent. The only thing that got them to the playoffs was their defense. CJ Stroud didn't do a damn thing to help it, you know? I mean, their receivers didn't do much to help. Yeah, they've got to go out and win, but I mean, if every single time the opponent gets the ball, a whole bunch of guys from my defense goes and mobs them and gives my offense back the ball, pretty hard not to win those games, you know? We got what you talking about, lady? What you talking about over here? We got Walker. I'll take Max Crosby if he can stomach playing for the Chiefs. Yeah. Oh, that's from this question up here. Max Crosby on the Chiefs or Ashton Jeanty? I mean, look, I never really had kind of the draft crush on Jeanty that everybody else had. I kind of figured he was gonna stumble when he translated to the NFL. I'll take Max Crosby for sure, even though it's only 2 years. But for sure, Maxie. I mean, yeah, like Witchy said, we have K9, you know. I mean, we have a Super Bowl MVP winning running back right now. I would say we need Max because Max and Chris, Big Chris Jones and Max Crosby coming across the line to try to get you. I think there's going to be a big problem with trouser laundry for quarterbacks in the NFL. They're going to be crapping their pants every single play. We're going to have to get just hundreds of pairs of white pants for these guys to change into. Oh, now we're just going to keep drilling this one home. Mad Max. He does love the Raiders. I could not believe that he even went to the Ravens to do that, to see if he was going to be traded, man. I figured for sure he was Raiders for life. I love his interviews, though. Big old Maxie gets on an interview and just is cool. He's just cool every time, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Are the Raiders playing the Ravens this year? Yeah. Max is going to fucking smoke. I did it again. Sorry. Max is going to. He's gonna go for blood. He's going to try to destroy someone, and he's gonna take the Raiders' new bike and throw it in the pond. Or the Ravens. He's gonna take the Ravens' new bike and throw it in the pond, and then he's going to, probably suplex Lamar Jackson. That would be fun. Suplexing Lamar. Okay, Damien, since you did that for us, let's do that back at you. You could take either Isaiah Pacheco or Kareem Hunt. There's two running backs to help Gene out. Which one would you take? You got Pacheco with his violent, explosive run style, or Kareem with his cheeseburgers and, damn it, I'm going to get you 3 yards if you need 3 yards. He'll get you 1 yard if you need 1 yard. He'll get you 2 if you need 2. Pushing him up to like 4 or 5 yards, that's too much for Kareem. But he is the bowling ball that guaranteed gets you that 1 or 2 yards that you need. You know, make that 3rd and 2 real easy to choose what you're going to do. Isaiah Pacheco has that jet sweep and end around ability that makes people go, holy cats, what was that streak that just, was that a flash of lightning that went by? Pacheco and move him to, really? Move him to a slot receiver. That's gotta be the first time I would have even thought about something like that. I can't see he'd be good at slot receiver, bro. I mean, a receiving running back, so like a gadget back, he works real well for something like that. Look, Witchy, I 100% agree with this statement. Kareem wearing silver and black is a complete and utter heresy. I know, I agree. But technically, he did have to wear Brown's orange before. That hideous looking Brown's orange or whatever it is. Instead of that really pretty red, But this is all just a would you rather. I don't care what team I had. If I was a fan of a different team, I think I would rather take Kareem. And not because I don't like Isaiah. It's just that Kareem is just so stinking reliable on that bowling ball move. We need you to just pound your way right through the middle and get us just get us 2 yards. Well, he'll go get you 3. He won't get you 10. He won't get you 20. He won't get that breakaway 100-yard run or anything, But he'll go get you that 2 yards, maybe 3 yards you need to get that first down. That's why I think it's so great of an idea to keep Kareem with Kenneth Walker, because Walker is he's gonna take second down and make it. I mean, third down is gonna end up being 3rd and 1, because second down he's gonna just go get 8 yards. I mean, 9 yards, whatever. The guy's a freaking animal. And then when you really need to give him a rest, and you got to get that First down, throw Kareem in there. Yeah. I mean, everybody talks about Kareem's age and everything, but at a higher completion rating than the tush push. I mean, seriously, the tush push is just a bunch of garbage. I think they've done away with it. Did they put the kibosh on the cheap push again finally? Because it doesn't work. I mean, honestly, the only reason the tush push worked for the Eagles is because they gosh dang cheat every single time they do it. Their entire line moves before the ball. We've broke that down many a time on this show, and it's crazy they get away with that stuff. Nope, still legal. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I mean, I guess, 8,000 years ago when I played football, assisting the runner was illegal. Aiding or assisting a runner was illegal. They would bring the ball back and then drop you back another 15 yards. And now, since it's a goddamn rugby play, the NFL is like, ooh, fancy. You mean we get to use plays from other sports? Let's do it. Ugh. I don't know. Whoever decided that was legal probably hired all those crappy referees we had to put up with for a while there. Speaking of referees, does anybody know, are they still pissing and moaning and talking about going on strike? Because I sure want them to. I want them to go on strike. I want to get rid of them. I think they're all pissing and moaning because they know the FBI is finally watching their cheating asses. Okay. Tush push works for the Bills. Yes. And to give flowers where flowers are due, the Bills don't cheat when they do it. I mean, they're still doing the push the quarterback or whatever from behind them, push the runner from behind. But nobody on the Bills jumps off sides before the ball. The Eagles do it. Everybody on the gosh dang line moves before the ball. And that's how they get away with it, because they can all bum rush and get the jump while everybody else is looking at the ball waiting for it to move. Then all of a sudden they got big guys coming at it. That's why it works for the Eagles, because they cheat. The Bills don't have to do that. You guys practice that sumbitch like it's literally the best play in the playbook. You guys practice at it, and you don't cheat to do it. So much respect to the Bills for not having to freaking cheat to get something to work that the people who decided to bring it to the NFL can't get to work unless they cheat. Inconsistent officiating that's the entire league these days. I really wish that we could just fire them all and say, if you want a job, put in an application, and we're going to have tryouts for referee. We're going to take you to a college scrimmage, and we're going to see how you call the game. Well, shit, put you in a practice and let you call stuff and watch like the Jets and Dolphins have a combined practice or something. Then we're going to be trying out the refs. And if you suck, you're out, son. Like the last stream when DF said, like, how can a 70-year-old referee keep up with the greatest athletes on the planet? And I said, how can a 70-year-old referee have the biggest biceps in the NFL? You got Mr. Magoo on steroids out there. Doesn't get himself tested. Doesn't get a fine when he screws up. But these referees will put a fine on a player when that player does nothing. That's been proven too. Oh my goodness. We're still on about that one. Yeah. What, Beth? This is on you, okay, Beth? you did let your team lose to the Donkeys. We were, as Chiefs fans, pretty upset with you. We wanted you guys to win that damn game pretty bad. Hey, what's up, Pez? Hey, look, there's Mike. There's West Desert Mike, too. Awesome. So funny. I was upset with us. She says, "Yeah, but I don't know. You guys were upset with losing. We were upset with who you lost to." To be fair, they worked us over last year too. So I mean, the calls were shit. It was a catch. Witchy. What? Whoa! That's pushing the limits, hon. You would forgive D Ford before you forgive the Bills. Wow. That is just harsh. D Ford sucked. That's so funny. Ouch. Ouch. She says, "We will redeem ourselves this year." Once a chief, always a chief, except for D Ford. What? I still, dude, that poor kid. Imagine how bad he felt after all of the kingdom went. Like the Eye of Sauron, just fire and just staring right into his soul. The whole kingdom did the Eye of Sauron at him. That poor guy. He must have been just scared as shit. Like, so funny. Okay, yeah. That's Norwood for you guys. Poor guy. I mean, everybody's got to have one. Everybody's got to have one. The Ravens have one. They have Lamar over there throwing fits and crying on the sideline. They paid Lamar even more money this season. And I think it's because Jesse Minter wanted him to not throw fits. Like, I'll just give you a few million more. Just promise don't throw fits, slam your helmet, and cuss me out like you did the Harbaugh. Wide right. Oh, gosh. The wide right. The Vikings have been saying next year for 60 effing years. Okay, I have a would you rather for you guys. Just put your answer in the chat. Here's the question. Oh, this is gonna make most people's stomachs just like fall. I mean, you're gonna get that sickness feel, like, oh, this is awful. But would you rather have a breakable guy made of glass called JJ McCarthy, or a little tiny dude that has absolutely no motivation named Kyler Murray as your quarterback? Now you have to take him on the Bills, Beth. And Witchy, you have to take him onto the Chiefs. You have to pick out of those two guys. I'm gonna go grab a beer, let you guys stew on that mess, that hot mess. That hot mess that poor Mike is in. Okay. Are you guys able to hear the vault door when I leave the bunker? I don't know if you can hear all that stuff I got to do to get the hell out of here. Oh, hell no, she says. You have to pick one, Witchy. You have to pick one. JJ McCarthy or Kyler Murray. You think he's played out? Really? Scary. I think it would be the end of the dynasty, but I think I'd rather risk the breakable JJ McCarthy over the worthless Kyler Murray. He's got zero vision from the pocket. Sure, if the pocket collapses, he can take off running good, get them little tiny short legs just moving. But I would say figure out some way to keep JJ McCarthy protected and hope that Christ he doesn't get hurt again. I mean, the kid's just breakable. And Kyler's been hurt too, but mostly he's probably hurt because his sciatic nerve is sore from slouching while he's playing video games, sitting at home instead of going to fucking practice. No, you can't keep Mahomes. You have to pick one of these guys for your starter. I understand, Witchy. This is hard. This is really hard, but I cannot take Kyler Murray. I just watched him screw the Cardinals too many times. I don't even think he's a good backup, you know. Can we at least keep Fields? I know I put you in between a rock and a hard place. I know I put you in between a rock and a hard place, but this is what West Desert Mike here has to look at for the season. Okay, he has to look at this. I've got JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray. Who the hell is gonna start? I mean, I would think JJ would start, and then Kyler would be there in case of injury. Either way, it's just that's a tight spot to be put in. But yeah, my pick would be JJ McCarthy over. Look, from such a small sample size that we have of JJ McCarthy healthy, which is minute, if at all present, and you take that and you put it up against the big sample size of Kyler Murray. JJ's done just about as good as Kyler Murray. Yeah. And he's been injured every single time he's walked a field. And he's still probably better than Kyler Murray. I sure would like to see one full season with JJ unhurt so we could see a real sample of his abilities. Oh, Beth, that's not fair. You just don't want to answer. She said she got to put the kids to bed. I'm just kidding, Beth. Come on, Witchy. What do you think? You're gonna have to. I'm gonna force you to answer this one, Witchy. You have to take one of them. You can't duck out like Beth did, because I'm gonna hit her when she comes back too. I'm gonna be like, Beth, you have to answer. So JJ or Kai. This is fun. I love Would You Rather. Oh, you did answer? You said, oh, okay. You said McCarthy because he'll be on injured reserve in no time, and we can worry about having a backup. Yeah, but what's Mike gonna do? What's West Desert Mike gonna do? Because he has both of those guys, man. I know. I seen you. I seen you put on there that they should draft that Ty Simpson kid, but would you rather have Ty Simpson or Carson Beck? In my opinion, Carson Beck checks a lot of boxes that an NFL quarterback should be checking. At least Jim McMahon got a ring. You say Ty Simpson over Carson Beck just because he's Alabama? Roll damn Tide. Roll damn Tide. So funny. Love it. Love it. Oh, you guys, my nephew's getting married in August. And I think it's right there the same week that preseason starts. So, and it's in Kansas City too. So we're gonna go to the wedding, and if the Chiefs are playing the preseason opener at home, I'm going, baby. I know it's hot as shit in August, just pouring sweat, just pouring sweat. But I'm gonna go. Probably take the kids. I'll probably take the whole damn family. Get my dad up in there. He'll probably wear a damn Broncos shirt, and I'll just have to scoot away from him. They need to dump McCarthy, huh? What? So Beck pissed you off, huh? Why exactly did Beck piss you off when he was at Georgia? I'm curious. And Mike, I understand why you feel like that 100%. But I think a Carson Beck would probably fit the Vikings really well. And Justin Jefferson would feed off of him. He's got some brains. What exactly, I'm really curious, what exactly did Beck do when he was at Georgia? Did he win? Did he beat your Tide? Is that what happened? Probably what happened. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, buddy, you missed a pretty fun game of NFL Would You Rather. So now we're just kind of enjoying some wonderful conversation. He jumped ship on his team. Got to, okay. Much like, okay, I see. Carson Wentz is gone, dude. He's not still in Minnesota, is he? I thought he was jobless, bro. Because that's why you picked up Kyler Murray, was to be your backup. So I think isn't Carson Wentz gone? Man, I'm gonna have to look this up. Carson Wentz. Is Carson Wentz at the Vikings? I'm Googling this right now. Oh my God, yes, he is. He just re-signed with the Vikings on a 1-year deal. Actually, with them last year as well. Oh, yeah, I know that. He started 5 games after McCarthy got injured. This year, Vikings quarterback room is pretty stacked. Not really. That putting Kyler Murray on there isn't stacked. JJ McCarthy isn't stacked, and Carson Wentz sure as fuck doesn't stack anything except for his own money. Wentz, massive arm. He's got but it's not accurate. High turnover risk. He's injury prone these days. Kyler Murray, yeah, he could bust out once in a while and have that fear factor for getting away if you do collapse the pocket, but no durability at all. No durability, no ability, no mental ability. One day, Jamie might believe me over Google. I didn't look up. I just turned and Googled, lady. Why you gotta attack me? Oh, Damien, we were talking to you this whole time, dude. Why would you do that to us? You better look through the chat. We've been talking to you this. No, I'm kidding, bro. Sorry, your phone died. Freaking Carson Wentz. I can't believe he's even employed. He's kind of like to me, he's in the same category as an Aaron Rodgers. Don't like him. Don't want him near my team. Same with Murray, though. All right. If anyone wants to call in, now would be the time. You guys got me for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to probably try to get some rest, man. I gotta go up to the high mountain desert tomorrow, get some work done up there. It started snowing on me today. God dang it, rain and snow and stuff. Easy, man. I mean, did you answer my question about chart? Oh. Would you rather have the Chargers win the next 3 Super Bowls, the Broncos win the next 2, or the Raiders win 1? If the Chargers win 3 in a row, I'm going to think the sky is falling. If the Broncos even win, probably cuss at a lot of people. Honestly, I think I would rather have the Raiders win 1 and then nobody else get to win because the Chiefs come back and take it over again. So kind of like the scenario for this season, what happened when the Chiefs weren't there. But you guys all need the Chiefs to be there because we've witnessed with our own eyes what happens to the AFC when Kansas City's not there to set the freaking bar up high. It's like nobody else tries very hard. The Bills floundered. It should have been their year to take the Super Bowl. The Patriots turned out to be a team that was going to go to the Super Bowl. And then they just completely, absolutely sucked at it. Of course, the Broncos couldn't get there. Bo Nix ain't getting no Super Bowl ring. I would say, Damien, I would say I'd rather have the Raiders win one than anyone else win two or more. But that's... Gotta go brush my teeth. That's gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth for a while. Here, I'll swish my mouth out with beer. Oh. Yeah, Damien, I'd take your Raiders for 1 year, but then the Chiefs back into it. That was putting me in a spot, bro. Got him, he says. I feel nauseous. I feel nauseous. Make me nauseous. Or would you rather see the Vikings win a Super Bowl? Or, Mike, I was rooting for the Vikings to go to a Super Bowl. Geez, since like years ago when we were out in the freaking salt all by ourselves, out on the salt flats and shit, in the North Salt Lake there. I threw up a little hearing you say that. You guys, for real. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I was looking towards if we only got to lose one season or if we got to lose up to 3. So that's the only reason I picked it. I know it's really hard. It's really hard to even think that we want to have the Raiders do good. Hi, babe. And let me mute this. Okay. She gets a little noisy sometimes. So, did you say the Vikings or the Bills? So you said, would I rather see the Vikings win a Super Bowl or the Bills finally win? That's hard. That's hard because, no, I think I would rather see the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and to heck with all y'all's teams. I'm kidding. That'd be kind of a coin toss because, like, I got no hate for the Bills or the Vikings at all. I mean, honestly, a Bills-Vikings Super Bowl would be kind of fun to watch. But I think I'd rather see the Chiefs just win all the rest of the Super Bowls perpetually throughout eternity. Yeah, so which you would take the Vikings on that one. Daniel says Bills. I'm thinking, so the Vikings haven't won a Super Bowl for what, 60 years? You guys have won a Super Bowl, right, Mike? What am I thinking? That's like back before my time and shit, wasn't it? Bro, it was really fun calling the championship the AFC Invitation, the annual Kansas City Chiefs Invitational AFC Championship game. That's what we got to call it for like 7 years. That was fun. Let's see. Gosh, that's a real hard one, man. I might, Mike, I think I've been wanting the Vikings to win a Super Bowl for a long time, or go to a Super Bowl for a long time. In the 90s, I watched the greedy Bills, go to 4 in a stinking row, which was unheard of, dude. And so, I mean, they lost them all. So to go to a Super Bowl, I would rather see the Vikings go, because I haven't seen the Vikings with my own peepers in a Super Bowl. But to win a Super Bowl, God, I just really feel so bad for the Bills fans making it to the dance, but only to get their rip the back of their tuxedos pants, or get their dress torn or something, To win a Super Bowl, the Bills have never won a Super Bowl. Oh, the Vikings haven't won a Super Bowl either. God damn it, that changes it all. So that's a tie. I'd say that's a hard choice, Mike. I kind of like both teams right now, since you have J.J. McCarthy and Carson Wentz and Kyler Murray. I'd take the Bills. I'd take the Bills on that one, just because two of your quarterbacks I really don't like. I know, harsh. I know it's harsh, brother. Still love you. Jim Kelly was tougher than shit. Man, I used to watch that guy just get pummeled. Every play, just pummeled, man. He was so tough, he'd just get up, wipe the blood off, go back out there and keep trying. Probably why Josh fits the Bills so well. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have this is gonna be funny. The Jets ownership or the Browns ownership? I know this is putting bad taste in all of our mouths, but the Jets ownership or the Vikings ownership? Fran Tarkenton? Guy's fucking phenomenal, man. Fran Tarkenton changed the game of quarterback, changed the position of quarterback. Quarterbacks would sit in a pocket all day long and have the big guys holding everybody back, and they would just wait for guys to get open. Fran Tarkenton said, well, if nobody else is going to do it, I'm going to do this myself. And he was the runningest quarterback anybody had ever seen. The guy had wheels, too. And he literally, on foot, took his team to that Super Bowl. God, he was wily. That's true. All right, so back to have the Browns ownership or the Jets ownership? That's a toughie because it's just a shit show on both of them, really. God dang, dude, that's and they have to. It has to be the new owner for your team. Oh god damn, that would be awful. That would be awful. God dang it. The Jets ownership maybe is, Browns ownership doesn't give a half a rat's ass about the fans. At least the Jets ownership tries, because the fans wanted to see Aaron Rodgers, so they went and got him, and it didn't work because Aaron Rodgers is a douche. But at least that guy thought about his fans and what they were asking for. The Browns could give a half a squirt of piss about what anybody thinks. They're going to do it their way, and they don't care about your feelings. God dang it. Browns fans have got to be the most resilient, most badass, toughest sons of bitches on the planet to be that loyal to a team that just could give a shit, I got to tell you, I respect the living hell out of the Browns fans. Browns, I guess, she says. The Jets suck on purpose. The Browns try but suck. Um, the Jets suck on purpose. Now, how can you think that? Um, it looked like last season they might have been doing a for real tank job. But I see a lot of seasons where the Jets are out there actually trying, but they're held down by that ownership. So I'm not talking about the team and the players at all. I'm talking about ownership. The guy upstairs that owns it that screws the ability of the GM. He screws the freedom that the coaches should have. He screws the fans. Shit, that Browns owner picked up his team and moved off to Baltimore one time. Just said, screw these people in Cleveland, right? Man. Yeah, Woody is absolutely nuts. But I don't know, man. That's a really hard one. I think I would probably rather have the Jets owner than the Browns owner. That's a hard one. So much fun. What's this? God, these are awful questions, huh, Witchy? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. There you go. Would you rather have Jerry Jones or Robert Kraft? You can have Nosferatu, the living corpse, who somebody should have pounded a wooden stake through his chest a long time ago, or you can have Captain Handy, Captain Massage Parlor, Robert Kraft, pervy old Robert Kraft, or Nosferatu. Oh, don't blame this question on me now. What's up, Pez? Jets and Browns pissed me off because they got really good defensive players, and they don't do squat with it. That's a fact. I've watched the Jets piss away talent for 50 years, man. Then again, I've watched the Browns piss away good talent for 50 years too. So, at least Robert Kraft spent the money to, to get some Super Bowl wins. Bought that Tom Brady guy some players, and even Nosferatu down at the Cowboys. That's what I call Jerry these days, by the way. Nosferatu. Even Jones splurged for a while there. I mean, they got their wins and their Super Bowls with Aikman and Emmitt Smith, and honestly, since then he's just been too goddamn stingy to do anything. But Kraft is letting Vrabel do the Vrabel thing. So I think actually Robert Kraft, even though he's a creepy asshole, lecherous perv, at least he does spend the money on his team. Keeps them fed. Keeps them fed with dollars so they can compete. So Kraft over Jones for sure. I don't know. Tell me, what do you guys think about it? Would you take Kraft over Jones? I think I have a pretty valid argument on that one. At least Kraft spends the money on the damn team. Mm-hmm. Jones won't. The Cowboys aren't going to win anything until that guy is either dead or sells the team. In my uninformed opinion. 100%. 100%, Witchy. Yes. That's a big portion of why I would probably like to have Kraft. Because he does let his guys have some power. He doesn't shut down the GM because that guy wasn't good on his Madden game. You know? Regrettably, Kraft over Jones, Mike. Yeah, see, I figured you guys would probably see my point with that once I said, listen, at least Kraft spends the money on the team, gives the coaching and the general manager some power to make some decisions. I don't think that guy even knows anything about football. I think he goes to the games to have a social event. And, I think he just kind of stays the shit out of it. That's probably the best thing about Kraft as an owner. Kraft is a weirdo with a lot of money and connections, period. Exactly. He should stay the hell out of the business of football. Let the guys he's paying to run the team, and just enjoy the massage parlors when you go to have your social outings. As long as he stays the hell, keeps his nose out of it. And I gotta tell you, we are blessed as Chiefs fans because we have just an amazing, fantastic owner. Clark Hunt he lets the team do their football thing. Yeah, he's the owner, but I really don't see him dipping into it saying, hey, you have to take this guy or you can't take that guy. He's just super respectful and awesome all the time. I think we're pretty blessed. Ew, Chris Tucker, now Kraft. Let's talk about the Watson now. Oh my goodness. What's up, Andy? Oh, look who's in the background. There's Andy. What's up, bro? Sorry, man.
I just popped in, so it's not like I was waiting long.
Oh, cool. So who would you rather have as an owner, Andy? Robert Kraft or that Nosferatu Jerry Jones?
I'll take the guy getting hand jobs at the parlor. Maybe he can hook me up with a couple too, you know.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like seriously, the argument so far we've been talking about is at least Kraft spends some money to get some competitive teams.
Well, he also lets the GM run the fucking team and doesn't think he knows more than what he does.
100%, bro.
Jerry got lucky doing the shit he did in the fucking 80s and ended up with a super team for a little while. He's not going to always be able to pull that shit out of his ass.
I mean, I don't think that was really on Jerry Jones as much as it was on Michael Irvin for supplying the whole team with the cocaine.
I'm just saying he made a few right moves to get the right people in there, but you're not always gonna know what the fuck you're doing, Jerry. So let somebody else run the fucking team.
I mean,
sign the checks and sit on your fucking yacht.
Yeah, do you think that the Cowboys are ever going to win another ring as long as Nosferatu is still alive and owning the team?
No.
I don't think so either, bro.
And that's me being nice. And I'm not nice when it comes to
Okay. Would you rather have, we'll go back on one for you here. Would you rather have the ownership of the Browns or the ownership of the Jets? Yeah, this is tough.
Hold on, I need your gun.
Yeah, this is tough, dude. Like that's the kind of question that makes somebody hang themselves in a closet.
Yeah, that's why I said I need your gun. You only get it back slightly more used.
Yeah, just slightly used. What do you think,
I
bro?
don't want neither one of them.
You have to take one. I know this is a game we're playing, though. I said the Jets ownership because at least they will think about the fans. If the fans all say, "Hey, we really want Aaron Rodgers," he'll go get him. You know, but in the Browns ownership, they don't give a half a shit what the fans think, man. They could care less about them fans, you know.
Well, technically, hold on. Technically, if I use my head and I go back to when you were a kid, the Browns ownership is technically the Ravens ownership, and that's way better.
No, it was still the
Or
Browns.
it's the Colts. It was the Colts.
It was
Yeah,
still the
but
Browns.
they moved to Baltimore, so
Yeah.
I'll be moving too.
Yeah, they moved to Baltimore, and then they sold the team. The team moved to Indianapolis to be the Colts, and then the Ravens popped up.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Baltimore Colts is what they turned into when they left Cleveland, and then they moved and became the Indianapolis Colts. And so Baltimore said, "Well, we still like having a football team," so they got their ownership to make the Ravens. But the Brown family went right back to Cleveland and opened up another team to screw the fans again. Crazy, man. What's this here say? The family spent money on the franchise for decades. Okay.
Oh, did you congratulate Jet fans? Well, now that after today, the NHL playoffs start, and officially they have the longest playoff drought, active playoff drought.
Right.
The Sabres made the Sabres made the playoffs.
It was your Sabres that made it. Yeah, that's right.
Finally.
I mean, honestly, that's a complete different sport, though.
Well, I'm just saying, in all sports, active playoff drought.
Yeah, in all sports, that's literal. I don't know, man, because if you went international, there's got to be another team that's just never.
Yeah, but other teams, the way they run their playoff, their championship things are different. I think in like the whatever cup league that they got over there for soccer, all teams make the playoffs, but you're seeded differently and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's poor Jets. Those poor guys. These fans are loyal for no reason, dude. Like, they just get beat down every single year, bro. I feel bad for them because I really like Jets fans, and I wish I could see them actually do good one time, you know. But there's always something, man. There's always something. But yeah, good job, Sabres, though. That's fucking cool, man.
Well, I don't know how much you pay attention to hockey, but if like the beginning of the season, it didn't look like they were going to make the playoffs, and then since December 10th, we've been the hottest team in hockey.
I have noticed that. So like, you can't miss the news about the Sabres, bro. It's out west too. I mean, we see it out here too, you know. But yeah. At first, there was some struggles, huh? There really was.
Oh yeah, there were.
But you're right. Over the last couple of months, they turned it up big time, dude. That's pretty cool. It's got to be a big pride spot for all you Buffalo guys too, man.
Well, this is also because now the Sabres made the playoffs. This is also the first time in the history of Buffalo sports where both teams are good at the same time. Because like in the early 90s when we were making Super Bowls and not winning them, but making Super Bowls, the Sabres were shit. Then the Bills went downhill and the Sabres were good for a while. And then they were both kind of shit there for a little bit, and then the Bills got obviously Josh, and we've been what we are, and the Sabres have still been shit. So
we had a legit shot there in Kansas City. We had the soccer team kicking total ass. We had the baseball team kicking holy total ass. And then we had the Chiefs right up there in the playoffs too. But we had Alex Smith as quarterback, which is, I hate to say it, but I've said it before, so I'll just say it again. He was just good enough to make a playoff to lose, you know?
I mean, at least you're making the playoffs.
Just to make it was big for us, bro. Back then, just to make a playoff was like our Super Bowl. If we got a playoff win, we were like, oh my gosh, the sky's falling, you know? Awesome. Yeah, congratulations, Sabres. Look at Pez here. Go Sabres!
Nice. And, like, I remember growing up with the Sabres being really good. Because, like, I'm old enough to, like, I remember the 90s, but, like, I was a kid. So, like, I was 5 years old. I didn't really know shit. But when the Sabres are good, this town just has a different feeling. I don't know.
Dude, that happens. That happens so often across the nation. Like, you can feel it when you go to a town and they've got confidence again. Just your regular fans are like, woo, you know, it's got that confidence. I love that feeling, bro. How's your confidence for the Bills this season feeling, bro?
I mean, I may not like our GM. I have issues. I think he should have been fired. But I'm always going to root for my team and hope for the best.
Bean? So. Is that Brandon Bean?
Yeah. But hey, Josh is now a dad, so he has dad strength, so it's over.
He's going to have to start getting a tummy. Like, I'm tired of seeing him with abs. He's going to have to get a tummy now.
He's got that dad strength, so everybody's getting stiff arms. You ain't bringing him down.
You got to get that bod, too, though.
He almost has it. Later in the season, he kind of does have it. They don't do as much lifting, I don't think, towards the end of the season.
Dude, what do you thinking the Bills are gonna get for wins? Like, I'm gonna call it over under 10.5.
I'd go over.
Yeah.
Since Josh's sophomore year, they've had at least 10 wins every season. So
yeah, okay. I was about to say something about that too. And like I've said many a time, I think that the Bills' playoff window is wide open as long as Josh is there.
Pretty much. And we still have James Cook, and I mean, DJ Moore should add something to the wide receiver room. So we'll see what else happens in the draft next week.
DJ Moore is a very reliable contested ball getter. Like, he'll go for the damn ball, and if it's contested, he comes down with it quite a bit. That was a good grab for you guys. That was a good grab. Since you guys took him, do you think that the Bears are even gonna? Do you think the Bears are gonna go downhill?
They got a bunch of good younger receivers, so I'm not gonna say that. The only way they go downhill is if Caleb Williams turns into a fucking pumpkin.
Okay, and he might, because everybody's kind of figuring him out. That started being noticeable towards when he got to the playoffs. It's like they figured him out.
So it depends on what happens with him.
They don't have Eric Bieniemy showing them how to have a running game anymore. That might be a detriment.
I mean, and they're in like the toughest division in football.
That is a scary ass division too. Like, everybody in that division's really equal. They're all just like right up in the tops.
If Minnesota could get a quarterback, that would be so tough.
Minnesota's gonna be in purgatory for a while, bro. Earlier, I did a stream today about the divisions, and Lions, Packers, Bears, and Vikings. If that division doesn't scare you, you're crazy. Like, that's a tough damn division, man. Even with the Vikings having questions about quarterback. If the Vikings could get a good franchise quarterback, even pardon, even if the Vikings had someone like a Tyrod Taylor or a Jacoby Brissett,
Well, you saw what they did with fucking what's his face who just won the Super Bowl. I mean, they were a 14-win team.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, they were really close, dude. It was nice watching them too. It was exciting to watch them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some love for the Vikings, man.
And I have a feeling soon enough Justin Jefferson's going to request a trade because he's going to want to go somewhere where he can fucking win.
Pez says if the Sabres win the championship, all the pressure's on the Bills now. You're going to have to go get your damn championship, buddy.
Hey, at least we'll have a championship, so.
For real.
I actually feel like that would take a little pressure off of the Bills because we'd actually have a championship.
Oh, the city would have a championship?
Yes, the city would have a championship because we've been close.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Been close a lot of times.
Yeah,
the Sabres have made the Stanley Cup before and lost, and made the Eastern Conference Finals and lost, and obviously we know with the Bills. So that might even be just a little off the shoulders, and shit, that could be enough to push them forward.
Heck yeah. Well, that's cool, man, and all the flowers to the Sabres for getting her there and getting a shot. All you need is a foot in the door. We know this. You just got to get that foot in the door. But that's cool, man. I still think so we had a would you rather earlier, and somebody said, would you rather see the Bills win a Super Bowl or the Vikings win a Super Bowl? Because neither one of them has a win on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I said Vikings, and then I said Bills, and then I said Vikings, then I said Bills. Because I'm torn, dude. I'm torn on that one. I don't have any hate to either one of those teams. But I
don't hate the Vikings, but you know what team I'm going to pick. So
I know, brother. Here's the thing, though, is I have seen the Bills go to 4 Super Bowls in a row in my lifetime. And that was fucking amazing to me, bro. I'd never seen anybody that tough every single year like that until the Chiefs showed up, you know? And we have...
But they didn't get to 4 straight.
No, we didn't. Well, we went to 3 in a row, which was pretty boss. And we got 2 out of those 3. I'll take that. That's fine.
Hey.
But
listen, we may not have won, but we've done something that nobody else has done.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's ever going to catch that, brother. I think you guys are the ones who are going to be the only ones to have gone 4 in a row. And that's just going to be how it is, man. Anthony said he hopes that the Dolphins go 0-17 so they can have their own little fancy record. So
that would be great.
They'd be the only team to ever go 17-0 and 0-17 in a season.
I have a feeling this season's going to be an interesting season because I have a feeling a lot of those teams that won their division last year are going to not win their divisions this year.
I agree.
Because a lot of those teams were last place teams or third place teams the year before, and now they're playing a first place schedule, and they're not ready for that.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be easy, man.
Like, I got the Patriots winning 6 games this year.
Patriots are still tough. The crazy thing about the East is you guys are top heavy and bottom heavy. You've got 2 great teams that are just really good compared to 2 really bad teams that are just really bad. You know?
And gonna stay really bad.
I mean, the Dolphins aren't gonna go anywhere for a decade, bro. They screwed themselves, man. Their GM and ownership has fucking dropped the ball. I mean, they're not going to, in my opinion, they're not going to do great for at least 7 years, you know. Might even be a full decade, but it's going to be
It's gonna take at least for Josh Allen to leave the retire. So
it's going to be a long, hard road. What's this? Pats fans are whoa.
That's my boy Richie.
So I gotta tell you, Richie, I called it. I said the Bills. Here's where I put the AFC East. My prediction for this season, pre-draft prediction, was the Bills take the East, Patriots run second, Jets will be third, and Miami's in the basement now.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and for the AFC West, the Chiefs have made the moves. They're going to go right back to the top of that. The Chargers and the Broncos.
Here's my thing with that. I do think you guys are going to be up there, but it's going to depend on Mahomes and if he can start the year out.
No.
Starting, if he don't come back till October, I don't see you winning the division. You'll still make the playoffs, but I don't see you winning the division if he can't start till October.
So we've got Justin Fields, and statistically, every single team he's ever been on, his first 4 games are absolutely phenomenal.
Well, you got to see your schedule. I mean, if you're playing 4 tough teams, it might not be as.
We are playing 4 tough teams, but we've got Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP running back. We've still got other talent. We've got the quarterback whisperer as a coach.
We'll see.
And
I'm just saying, I trust you guys to win the division if Mahomes starts out in September. Okay. But if he's going to miss 4 or 6 weeks, I think you hope for 500 around there. Yeah. You go 2-2, 3-3, and then you guys probably make the wild card.
So I called it at. Everybody wants Mahomes to be back. Everybody says, and Mahomes wants to be back. But I say, no, hold him out for 4 weeks so he's absolutely 100% when he comes back, and then let the kid cook. Because we get Justin Fields in there for the first 4 weeks. If he gets 2-2, we can come back from 2 losses.
I mean, 2 losses ain't shit in the beginning of the year.
Right.
Especially with that team.
Right. And what happens if he gets 3-1? Oh my God, it looks even better for us, I mean, we could go take the rest of the damn league by surprise, Once Mahomes gets back.
Yeah, get that out.
Hey, you can tell it all you want.
Chiefs fans the only ones that want to see that. Ain't nobody else want to see that shit.
I understand. I understand. Same as we all thought when we saw the Patriots all of a sudden come out of nowhere and they're in the playoffs and we're like, what the crap didn't we just go
they got so lucky last year. It's unfucking believable. They didn't deserve to be where they were at.
Mike, if you gotta take off, brother, just have good dreams, but don't dream about your quarterback situation. That'll be a nightmare.
Who's his team?
He's a Vikings fan, bro. He's died. All right, brother. Have a great day.
I apologize.
Mike's cool, man. He's cool as shit. What's up, John Paul O'Keefe? Man, I'm getting surrounded by Bills. Here we go.
You can blame Anthony.
Heck yeah. Well, Andy, it is. Yeah, it's late. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut this short, bro. I
gotta get back. I gotta get back to work. I was on my break while I was like, oh shit, cool. He's on. So
thanks for stopping by on your break, bro. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, have a great rest.
You gonna stream during the draft?
Am I? Yes.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing a draft stream. Anthony will be calling it out for us, and I'll be sitting here picking my nose.
I'll probably pop in night 1. I got stuff going on night 2, and I mean day 3 is a little rough, but
I think we're just gonna do day one and then like just
Makes
watch
sense.
the roll. You know, the day one's the most exciting one.
Day two is interesting, especially this
Always.
draft. I mean, they say the strength of this draft is going to be in rounds 2 and 3. So
I mean, I can see that for sure, but I'm kind of curious who the top 32 are that are taken.
I
That's
mean,
what.
always. But
Yeah. But cool. Have a great shift, bro. I'm going
thank you.
to shut this down. And everybody in the chat, I really appreciate you guys. That was super fun playing Would You Rather. And we should do that again, most definitely. But next Thursday, we're doing this draft thing. So be
Draft
sure to
special.
stop in. And I will try to do another stream for you guys like I did today if I get some time for it. Andy, have a great
Peace.
shift, brother. See ya.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.